For those of you that don't know me yet, I'm Tina Shinn, lovingly referred to as Model T by my husband Paul Shinn, who is the Model A guy. Now, some of you that watch his channel faithfully, you'll know that I'm standing in front of his shop. I'm going to give you some insight on what's going on today. You ready for a sneak peek? Feast your eyes. This was our very first Model A 1931 two-door. It's lovingly referred to as the General for obvious reasons. It reminds me of military colors, and so that's what he became. Now, most of you would consider this a very clean vehicle, and it is, but we are about to detail the heck out of this baby so we can have it show quality looking underneath, inside, outside, and it's for a very good reason. I know a lot of you have been waiting, you've been anticipating, but Paul is actually going to do it. He's making the buyer's guide, and this is the vehicle he's going to be doing it on. So we're going to get ready and be prepared to be awed. Look at all that dirt. Not really. One thing I'm getting better and better at is making the Model A's into showroom quality. We've got Bob's bale truck that I did inside, outside, underneath to get it show ready. So when he did the Ironstone concourse, it was perfect and won. And it was just so awesome to see him get 2 different awards. So now we're going to go over the General and make it showroom quality. So that way when Paul does his video for the buyer's guide, it's going to look perfect. Okay, here we go. Underneath. Underneath we go. Whee! Ow! And first thing I did is hit my head. So I'll be a little more careful now, but look at all this. That needs some cleaning. So first of all, I'll go over to where we have our stash of dusters. We got a few different sizes, but I think this one's the smallest one I've got, so it'll do. I'm coming for you. Now, I like using these dusters on things like this. It gets off all the thick dust, and then that way when I use the products, it's not grinding dirt and debris all into the metal and getting scratches and things like that. So we'll start with that with the whole entire underneath of the cage here, and then we'll start shining things up. Make sure you give it a shake once in a while. Outside, don't do it in the shop, that sucks. It helps to be kind of small getting under these cars. Hey, look who joined me.
Hi.
What's your plan today, Paul?
You're looking at it.
You're inspecting my work?
I am.
Nice.
Yes, it's very nice. So far, I'm very impressed. Back to you.
And as I go to shake this out one more time, here's Paul in his new assumed position. You wonder what Paul's up to?
Nothing.
This is what he's up to.
Absolutely nothing.
Although you did check the bottom of the car and it has no more leaks now.
Oh, I fixed the rear end on this one.
Nice.
And now it doesn't leak anymore. Yay.
Right on.
Couple new gaskets. All good.
Sweet. All right, as Paul works on whatever he's doing down there.
Tightening up the banjo bolt.
Nice. I'm going to use this nicer one on the outside, so when Paul cleans the outside, if he beats me to it anyways, then it will be much nicer. Okay, so next I'm going to go over to where Paul has his cleaners. Hey, Paul.
Hi.
And we're going to take down some of the stuff that he loves using. So we're going with the famous 3. We've got the dry wash and guard. We've Got the 303 protectant and some good old-fashioned Windex. I'll put a link in the descriptions down below. So as Paul cleans the outside here, what are you doing first of all here? What you got that little scrub thing in your hand for?
This is a hairbrush. And what I'm doing is I'm getting the bugs out of the grill here.
Nice.
This works well at getting the bugs. You want a brush that has the bristles angled outward, and then just run it between the fins and it gets the bugs right out.
Oh, no wonder your stuff always looks so good.
Yeah.
Nice, helpful little tip. Thanks. All right, while he's doing the outside, I'll be
done.
Underneath. You're done.
I'm done.
You're done for the day?
Yeah.
Wow. That was productive.
Yeah, right?
So look at the underneath here. This is underneath the fender. Looks pretty grody. In a minute here, we'll have it all shined up. So we'll spray a little dry wash and guard right here. Give you a good for instance. Takes that stuff right off. Just gotta give it a little bit of elbow grease. Then take the back side, give it a little shine up. Woo,
Hey, good looking.
What's cooking? Good looking.
I'm just watching you clean up that fender.
Look at how shiny it's getting. Doesn't take a whole lot with this stuff, does it?
No, that stuff works really good.
Sweet. Oh, nice, getting that running board.
Yes.
A little 303 action there.
A lot of 303 action here.
It is going to be so shiny.
Well, the trick is you got to get enough 303 to get it to soak in, because your rag can't reach in between all the little pyramids.
Yeah.
So you're kind of just depending on the product to do what it does.
Now, would it help to get like a softer bristle brush to kind of really get it into those little dots, or no?
Probably.
Maybe I ought to try that sometime.
I don't know.
Get even better.
This works too.
This thing is going to look awesome when we're done.
And when I'm done with this, now I got to use dry wash and guard to get the 303 overspray off of the paint areas.
Sweet. Another shaky shake. Make sure you shake up your dry and wash often. Paul reminded me. Thank you, Paul.
Welcome. Just look at the bottom and see if there's any solids sitting on the bottom or not.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Woohoo! Grody, Grody to the max. Get me with a pitchfork. Okay. It's coming along really nice. All right, so I've got that underwall done here. Under the underwall, I'm making up my own names. The fender, underneath the fender, right? Oh, there's some nice lighting. So got all under the fender here. It's nice and clean. As clean as it can possibly get anyway. Now, it's gonna be great for when Paul does his video like he wants, but you really should be doing this not just for car shows or to look good. It really helps you bond with your vehicle and know every little nook and cranny of what's going on with it. If there's any issues, you're gonna catch it a lot better, a lot faster if you know your car and what's going on with it. So on to the next fenders. Backside now. And then when I'm done with that, I'll be going underneath the car again and trying not to bump my head again. All right, fenders are all done, all over the place, all the other sides where I can get under there. Now I'm about to go underneath. My hands are already looking grody. Woo, just the way I like them. All right, the sun's going down. Paul gave me a flashlight for under the car so we can see good. I'm taking the dry washing guard under there with me with this nasty rag because it's just gonna get nastier. What the hey? Here we go. So for all of this stuff, you're gonna get every little tiny bit of nook and cranny all on the backs of the wheels, where the brake drums are behind it, everything, every little tiny place that you can hardly reach it anyway. You're gonna shine this baby up. Just make sure you don't get it in your eyes. All right, now to do the whole rest of the underneath. So it's gotten late, we're taking a break, but you get the gist of what I'm doing. We're cleaning up this Model A and getting it ready for Paul's buyer's guide. I hope you guys are excited about this. I know a lot of you have been wanting it to come. I hope that you enjoy what I've done today. I've started this channel because there's so many questions, so many comments and everything else from our Facebook and Instagram, everything else. I know a lot of you know that I'm the one who takes care of all that. I started it for Paul. I maintain it for him, so he never even sees these things. But I'm gonna do some fun stuff with it. There's a lot of behind the scene things that Paul doesn't share a lot of times, and I'm like, why don't you put that in there? No, the video is gonna be too long already. So this is my chance to share some things about Paul and some fun times that we have together here in the shop, and a little bit of some behind the scene things that you never would know that's going on. Just some fun stuff. So I hope you'll join me and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments. All right, so I'm gonna say good night, and just heads up, next thing that's gonna be coming is from our Facebook and Instagram accounts. Paul's gonna have a 15-minute question and answer moment. Hey! I'll be reading all the different questions and comments to him, and he's gonna, in 15 minutes, answer them. So we're gonna take some different things and have some fun with it. So for now, good night, everybody. We love you. Thank you for following, and we'll catch you soon.
Good night.